Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening. This is your girl Wanda GodsBratt of Watching Wanda's World on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock p.m. And this evening we have with us Miss Tanya Yarborough of TasteThings.com. And if you're wondering why I have on a bonnet, it's because this is something that comes from Tanya's line. And she's cute. She's cute. Don't y'all agree? Okay. Yes, I think y'all agree. Good evening, Tay. How are you,
I
Tanya?
am wonderful.
Would you
Thank you.
prefer that I call you Tanya or Tay?
You call me Tay, Tanya,
Oh,
whichever one. It's fine.
okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
You are
So,
good.
Tanya, if you recognize her, has been on our show before. So, she is coming on now because she's decided to make some changes with the show. I'm sorry, with her brand. Um, she stopped everything for a couple of weeks and then she did a relaunching and she has new items and yeah, she's just doing the thing. So Tanya, first of all, tell us how long have you been in business? Refresh our memory.
Okay. So I am Tanya. Some people call me Tanya. Some people call me Tay. I have been in business for a little over a year. I started September 21st of 2022. So this September will be 2 years. But I
Oh,
decided to halt production, put everything on hold for a few weeks. I had my daughter completely redo the website, change the colors, change everything. I just wanted fresh and new. And I also wanted to be able to bring products that I am making. So that's why I put it on hold and went to sewing classes, learned how to sew, and I've been just like pumping out products. So, the hat that I have on, my earrings are items that I have made, and they are on the website. The hat is reversible, and the earrings, if you can see, match the hat. And I also have another pair of earrings on the website that is just the plain denim. So, yes, it's been very exciting. It's very, it's like so real to see products that I've created and made. Yeah.
I am so impressed with you. So first of all, let me acknowledge that we have Denise on the line and your daughter Zanaya.
Welcome, welcome. I can't
Welcome
see
to
anybody on my side, so if I don't speak, forgive me. I
look.
can't see my
I'm gonna
side.
try to keep us in tune. So we have them on the line, and then let me go over to my other Facebook. Well, no, let me not do too much, and then I'll be done messed up the whole live. But you know how it is.
Yes.
So you've revamped the line. What were you noticing as a new entrepreneur um, that you can tell those people that are looking into trying to branch out to become their own person? What were some of your biggest challenges? What were some of your biggest successes? And what made you decide that, okay, we're going to stop and start this thing over this way?
Some of the biggest challenges is if you're getting from a vendor trying to work around their holidays. That was a big issue because they have a lot of holidays and their holidays aren't like our holidays one day and they're done. Sometimes their holidays last for weeks.
Oh,
And if you have not stocked up or if your vendor is slow with getting your stuff out, if their holiday starts and they haven't gotten your stuff out, even though you put your order in early, it's not going to get sent out until after the holiday.
got
So
you.
that's a huge, huge thing.
Okay.
One of the good things is being able to make my own products because I literally can just walk into the fabric store, touch, feel the products, the fabric, see how it looks, see how it feels, put fabrics up next to each other, see how they go together, and
Mhm.
I can create my stuff. I don't have to pay for shipping and I don't have to wait for a vendor to send it to me. Now, there's nothing wrong with vendors because I still have a few items on my website that are from a vendor, like my All Tied Up collection that everybody loves. So since
Mm-hmm.
they loved it, I did put that on back on the website, and we have a new color, which is the teal color. So this is a new color that's on the website now. So you can go grab your teal one, and we also have the blue and the red ones on there. So you can go over there and get your All Tied Up. If you're gonna start a business, I would say really plan and think it out. Do you have the time to put into your business? Do you have the space? Thank God we had like a living room in our home that
Mm-hmm.
we never used. We only used the den. So I was able to take all the furniture out of the living room and convert it into what I call my lab. First, it started off my makeup room, but as I grew my business, I took my makeup table out, and this is strictly my business in here. So you have to make sure you have the time, you have the space, and you have the finances. Thank God I've been able to do this without taking out any loans. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you can save your money up and do it without taking out any loans, you're going to be so much further ahead than if you have to do all this work and still pay a loan off. So that's my advice. And make sure this is what you really want to do. Like, do something that is going to keep you interested and keep you wanting to do this. Don't do something that's a fad and because everyone else is doing it. Because when that thrill is gone, as they say,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to have anything that's going to sustain you and make you want to continue. And I think that's why a lot of businesses fold up, because it's like, oh yeah, that was fun, and it's not fun anymore. So make sure you pick a business that you can relate to, a business that you can put your all into, a business that really reflects you. So my business started because of my locks. So it actually started with hair jewelry. And then I got like a couple of bonnets, and everybody was like bonnet crazy. And I was like, over bonnets? Okay, well, we're gonna roll with it. Y'all like bonnets? I'm gonna give y'all bonnets. And that's what we did. Exactly. So we rolled with it. So then
Mm-hmm.
with TikTok, like I didn't have this issue, but I was seeing a lot of people's TikTok shops being shut down for copyright infringement. And like I said, I didn't have that issue because I wasn't copywriting anyone, but that really propelled me into learning how to make my items. So I made this hat. I have this one. This one is going to be coming to the website. I haven't put it up there yet, but this one is coming to the website. We have the black one with the camo design. So these two are like my large hats. This one
Mm-hmm.
is a medium hat, and no, this one is a small hat. And this one is not on the website yet either. And this is a medium hat. So you have small, medium, and large for adults. You have toddler, and child size. Um, Bucket hats on there. So, it's just so many different things that, I wanted to do. And so I went to my instructor, Miss Rosie. I love her with everything. Miss Rosie is just like, hey, we can do this. You can put this on your website. We can build this. We can, sew this. So, we have the Daisy wristlet that has
Mm-hmm.
the wallet, and I'm working on this one. That's why this piece is sitting in there, because I haven't sewn it together. And then you have the butterfly one. So I don't know if you can see that. That's the butterfly
Oh,
design. And
okay.
bring it
Butterfly's my
closer.
spirit
That's
animal.
the daisy design. So yeah. So we have that. And then I was showing Wanda. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. This ain't the finished design, but for Black History Month, we're bringing the heat. We're bringing the heat for Black History Month. So it's going to be a twist to this. So make sure when February 1st comes, you get your crossbodies, because when they're gone, and they won't be
Okay.
back until next February, and it'll be something different.
So I do want to thank Tessa Lawson. I used to work with her,
Hey, Miss
and
Tessa,
Lisa Cooley for joining in with us.
welcome.
And Denise said, okay, I like
Thank you.
that. So it's like I'm impressed that you saw the problem with the vendors, but you said, okay, I'm not going to totally get rid of it, but I don't want this to stunt the growth of my business
Exactly.
because so I'm impressed with that. So you are solution based. I don't like when I have a conversation with someone and they just bring the problems with not a hint of a solution.
That part.
So
Exactly.
right. So you decided to take classes, learn how to sew, and now you're making your own merchandise. Now I know from the bonnets that the time that you get them out is so boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
What's in case someone wants to know, because you are making these by hands, what is generally the turnaround time for shipping now that you're doing the products by hand?
So far, it's been 1 to 2 days because I have a lot of my
Okay.
stuff already made. And that and
Okay.
that's another reason why I had shut the website down, because I wanted to be ahead of my products. But it does say on there that shipping may take 3 days before it's shipped out. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in most cases, really, I'm shipping the next day. Like if you order tonight, I'm shipping the next day. But on whole, it could take up to 3 days to ship, which still isn't bad. But a lot of my
Right.
products are already made and on the shelf. Like my hats, what I did with my hats is they're made, and then when someone places their order for it, I just put the final stitch that goes around here, that last final stitch, because I let
Mm-hmm.
them lay flat so they don't get messed up. And then I
Okay.
put that last final stitch, and then I fold it nice to ship it out to you. All of my
Right.
headbands, they're all made. I have like buckets of headbands that I've made. So this is what I was doing. Like I wasn't just sitting around eating tea and crumpets and everything.
Yeah.
I was working. So I was getting all
You
these
used to say you was
headbands.
working your fingers to the bone.
Exactly. And this bonnet is coming. So all of the AKAs, this bonnet is coming. It's gonna be on the website. I think my daughter's gonna put it on the website tonight because she took the pictures. But yeah, I have,
Okay.
a lot of stuff already made and ready to go out the door.
May May is gonna love that because she's an AKA. Latanya just joined and she said, "Hey y'all, hey boo, how
Hey,
are you?"
welcome.
So now with this, the relaunching everything, were you afraid that maybe you wouldn't get the same amount of business that and taking that time off you would lose momentum, or did you just put your faith in God and say it's going to be what it's going to be and let it go?
Oh, I just put my faith in God, because anytime you're dealing with business, I mean, you could be fully stocked and have slow days. So yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
just all putting my faith in God and trusting Him that He's gonna work it out. And the sales are slowly, going back up to what they were. People are slowly coming back to the website because it was down for so long. And you
Right.
just have to trust the process and trust that your customers are going to come back. You're going to get new customers. I did put a thing out there. I was looking for PR, and you get a certain percentage that you'll earn as a PR. And I give a code that you can use just to purchase items that you want to promote. It's not to do your Christmas shopping, your birthday shopping. If my hair is
Right.
being abused, then I'll take the code away. But I give them a nice
Mm-hmm.
percentage so that they can purchase their items to promote them. And so I have a few PR that are on there that are slowly getting their stuff and promoting the items. But it's anything that you do, it's time. Getting my name back
Mm-hmm.
out there, people seeing that we're back open for business and they can go and shop again. But I think
Oh,
I'm bringing some nice quality items that people will be like, okay, let me check that out. So yeah.
exactly. One thing I can say about these bonnets, and Dr. Nikki, my girlfriend, my sister rather, she just came online and she's saying, "Hey, ladies," and
Hello.
that's the one who had the bonnet. She was like, "I had my bonnet on."
Thank you
So
for your
we
support.
I can definitely attest to the quality, and I see you putting your heart and soul in it. And you said something like And I totally agree. Do something that's going to keep you interested. Do something that's going to keep you motivated. Do something that is not just a fad. Or and I'll even add, don't just do it for the money. Do it
Exactly.
because it's your passion,
Exactly.
and the money will chase you.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I try to set my prices so that I'm not um killing people's pockets, but still making a
Mhm.
profit off of it, because I still have to make a profit. Even though
Right.
I'm making the majority of my stuff, I still want to get a profit. I don't want to just get what I'm putting out. That's not a
Right.
business.
Right.
And sometimes people forget that. They say, oh, well, you're making the stuff and you're not spending as much money with shipping and this and that. But it's still my time, it's still my effort. I still have to go and pick out the fabric. I still have to come back, cutting out the
Mhm.
pattern. I still One of my daughters works for me, so she cuts out my patterns for me. So I still have to pay her to do that, and I pay her like
Mhm.
$2. I pay her a decent wage because I
Right.
want to be paid
Exactly.
a decent wage. And so there's just a lot that goes into it. And I have to take all that into consideration. Shipping the stuff out, the packaging, the time, the different products that I have to buy to make the items. So, they're
Mhm.
not overly expensive, but I think they're reasonably priced. They're fair market priced. And,
I
pray that people will see the love and the joy that I put into it, and that you guys will enjoy your products as much as I love and enjoy making them. Because I really do love making them. I can sit in here for hours with my music going and just sew for hours. And I look, it's 11, 12 o'clock at night, and I still got to go to bed and get up in the morning and go to work. And, the way I look at it, and I don't know who said it, but I heard um, and one of the actresses say years ago, you can't put more time into somebody else's business that you're putting into your.
Ooh,
So I
say it.
spend a lot of hours. Like, it's not like, okay, I spend like 5 minutes and okay, I'm done. I spend hours in here. Like, I've done a Facebook Live the other day. I think it was Monday. I did a Facebook Live,
Mhm.
and I made two wristlets while I was live. And it took me like almost 2 hours. But that's only
Mhm.
because I was interacting with, everybody on.
Right.
But it's time. It's time consuming. Granted, I love what I do, but it's time consuming. Making sure the stitches are good. Like, I had to buy a new sewing machine because I just didn't like the quality of the stitch with the
Mhm.
other machine. So I bought, a sewing machine. That's money that I had to put in, and it's computerized. So, I just put the number in and it does all the setting and everything for me. So it's a
Mhm.
lot. Like, I get all these products, like, so when I'm making like the wristlets, I have like all this tools and stuff that I need to make them.
Mhm.
These are like all the items that I need to put the snaps on. So, this is all stuff
Right.
that costs money, like all the hardware and stuff. Like, this bucket is filled with hardware that I need. These are zippers because I bought the long string of the zipper so I can cut it and
Mhm.
stuff and put the zipper on. So
Okay.
that all takes time to do. So it's not like, and it's just me sewing. Like, even though my daughter comes and she cuts the material out for me, I'm the only one who's sewing. So, you know, and again, I love it. I love what I do, but I have to set my prices to kind of recoup for paying me to do the work,
Exactly.
cover the product.
No, you put it like this. Because somebody was asking me, was I giving a discount during the holiday on my makeup artistry? And I said, does Rolex ever go on sale? I
Right.
set my price based on the quality of the products
Mm-hmm.
that I'm doing your face with, my time, my energy. I want you to know that Zanea says she's super proud of you,
Oh,
Mom, and she had
thank you.
a few people in here. And Zanea, I agree with Denise. Thank you for sharing Tay with us. I want to welcome Latanya, and she came in while you were speaking, and Tangela came in while you were
Hey,
speaking.
Latanya. Hey,
So,
Angela.
but you basically you have to stand by what you know your worth to be.
Exactly.
the time, the energy, the money that you put out, what you need to recoup. Denise and I were on the website. I think she told you we were looking on the website, and it's like these are reasonably priced. And I like the fact that they're original.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else may have it, but I know that your hands physically touch, and I love I'm an energy person.
Yes.
So when you go to these mass production places or these other merchandisers or whatever, I just believe energy transfers.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the fact that I know you and I know your energy and you physically made this.
Right.
So I'm loving everything about that.
And then the
Now,
other good thing is, even though these are all the wristlets, each one might be a little different because I am human. I'm not a machine.
right,
So
right, exactly.
not that it's a bad thing, but each one is going to have its own unique personality because I am human. So it's not going to be the same, the same, the same, the same, the same. It's going to be a little bit different. Like sometimes the daisy pattern might change. Like I have this daisy pattern, but I also, they ran out of this daisy pattern. So you'll get this one. And then when this runs out, it'll switch to this pattern. So it's still a
Latonya made a
daisy,
comment.
but
Yeah, exactly. Latonya made a comment. She said uniqueness. And I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same but different. So,
Exactly.
an original that's not like everyone else's.
Exactly.
And sometimes you need a little wristlet as opposed to this big chug-a-lug of purse I got sitting beside me, and I already have back problems. So if I can put my phone and a lip gloss or something in
And
that little wristlet.
you can fit a lot in here. So like your credit cards can go in here. You put this on your wrist like this and go with it. And then you put your phone in here.
Okay.
So this is
So I have to ask this
uh-huh.
because everybody that knows me knows that I am. Let me show you how crazy I am. The bling queen.
Uh-huh.
Will you eventually be
Yes,
doing some
ma'am.
bling merchandise?
Yes, ma'am.
Suck it now. Okay.
Where is it at? I think I have it in here. I already have the tool. I already have the tools. And
I am the bling diva. I have actually blinged out my cane.
Your cane?
My cane. I walk with a cane. I've actually blinged out my cane.
I can see you blinging it out. I can see you blinging it out.
Latonya says she's definitely gonna have to get her one.
Thank you.
Yes, I am
other
loving
earrings too.
Oh,
so these are from
okay,
a vendor, but we mixed and matched it, and we have these on the website too. They're tassel earrings.
Okay.
So those are on there, and then the necklace. So I chose this one because we are all queens, and it's a crown.
I love that.
And we are all queens. So that's why I chose this necklace. So that's some of the items that are, on there also. And, we have our hair clips with the Taze Things logo on it.
Okay.
Something new I'm bringing. Everybody was talking about the Unbrush Me. We have the Unbrush Me.
Oh, wow.
And it has my logo on it.
I love it. That's like for the people that wear the wigs
or your regular hair.
Or regular hair. Okay.
It
Okay.
helps to detangle your hair.
Wow. Okay.
So we have those on there too.
So what was I was getting ready to ask you and I lost my train of thought. Jesus Lord, I hate that. With doing I know what I was going to ask you. Are you still doing the hair jewelry?
Yes, they are on there too. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's still a lot of hair jewelry on there because I always keep a lot of that in stock. So yes, the hair jewelry is on there. I would never get rid of the hair jewelry because that's how I started.
Got you. Okay. I heard you mention Etsy. What's on the Etsy shop?
So on the Etsy shop, I do have these hats and I have the the first Zodiac collection. That's on the
Mhm.
Etsy shop. I have some of the original headbands on the Etsy shop. And I think I have these on the Etsy shop, the
Oh,
cheetah print headbands. So that's all I have
okay.
on the Etsy shop. So y'all can go there and shop too. If you want your Zodiac bonnets, you can go there and get them. And I think I'm gonna keep
Do
this.
you have an example of a Zodiac bonnet? Because mine, I would have to get up from the
Sure,
table, but I got okay.
sure. Hold on. Let me get one. And we have all of the signs are on the Etsy shop. So whatever your birth sign is, we have them over there on the Etsy shop. So this is Sagittarius.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is Cancer Ram.
I can't remember. I'm not there. Look, I'm Aquarius, and
Yeah.
my niece and my one of my BFFs
Oh,
is
this is
a
Aries. I
Leo,
think this is Aries.
Aries. Okay.
Yeah, this is Aries. And then this is the Virgo.
Okay.
But whatever your
And
birth sign is, we have them over there.
they are gorgeous. I ordered a few for myself,
Uh-huh.
my sister from 11 years old, and my niece. So I did get 3 zodiacs, and with the ones I got for everyone for Christmas. And when Aries, oh okay, Nicole said that was Aries. So and before we close out, I just want to know, what is it that you want them to know about where you're headed in the future? You said you were going to do the bling. Do you plan on bringing even more merchandise? Do you plan on adding other things other than the wristlets and the headbands and the hair jewelry, or are you just going to keep it there?
So for Tay's things, I'm eventually going to do like custom items. Like if you want like a picture or something like that on a bonnet, or
Mhm.
like a logo or something like that on your wristlet, I'm eventually going to do that. And then I'm actually going to start another business
Oh,
towards maybe towards, I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year or launch it next year. And it's gonna be more like a boutique kind of business, but it's gonna have like uh items that are gonna be like different, clothing items that are gonna be different, but it's gonna be in small productions. So it won't
okay.
be like 50 of them. It might be like 5 of them. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
it's not just gonna be for the little itty bitties, because I'm voluptuous,
So am I.
Okay,
So am I.
okay, okay. I love boutique items. I don't like looking like everyone else.
Exactly.
So
And that's
I like
why
going
I'm
to
going
both
to do
boot.
small
Mm-hmm.
quantity, because
Yes.
I'm really thinking about maybe 5 of each item,
Mm-hmm.
and just keep rolling them through like that. But yeah, so
Girl, I can't wait.
my instructor and
Ooh.
I are going to be starting to work on clothing, and it took
Mm-hmm.
me about, let me see, August, September, October, November, December. It took me about 4 months to really get comfortable making all the items that I have brought to Taste Things. So that's one thing, I might be able to bring it towards the end of the year, because I want to get comfortable in what I'm making, but I want to make
Mm-hmm.
different things. I don't want to make things that you can just go to the store and be like, okay, yeah, here we go. I want different
Exactly.
things, and I want people to have items that someone in their town is not going to have. And they're going to be like, where you get that from?
Look, you got a friend in me. You're like, oh my goodness, that is so
Yeah.
mean. Denise says, yes, I'm going to need 2 whole jobs if you're bringing clothing.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my thing. I have things in my wardrobe from 10 and 20 years ago
Mm-hmm.
that when I step out in it, it's making a statement. I don't buy fad clothing. I
Right.
buy classic clothing.
Right.
and I can bring out something from that many years
And
ago
it still be
and look
fashionable.
and it be fashionable.
Exactly.
Exactly. Zanea says some scrubs, please.
Yeah, she keeps harping on me for scrubs, and we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
You gonna get I like that. I like the vision. I like the planning. I like that you're taking your time to perfect one thing before you jump into the other. Kiana also said yes, scrubs.
Okay.
So I love that. And I love that you also have set the goal and the intention for the future business.
Yes.
Now, eventually, are you looking to retire from your career?
Absolutely.
I believe it's nursing and just be
Absolutely.
a total entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
We claiming it. We
Absolutely.
claiming it right here, right
Every day
now.
I'm like, Lord, touch it. touch it and
I
touch it and grow it.
I've been praying and I've been praying and I've been praying and I said, Lord, 2024, I'm claiming everything that
Absolutely.
you have promised me. You said all I have to do is speak and ask of you, and you will bring it into fruition. So,
And
I'm
that's
speaking.
not funny, but you saying that, when my kids were little, like, I'm not going to say the name of the business that I'm going to be doing because I don't want anybody to go and snatch the
To
name.
still,
But when they were
exactly.
younger, I told them this is going to be the business name, and it's going to be a business. And it's
Mhm.
just, it's so real that something that I said like over 20 years ago is coming to fruition now. And I say all that to say, don't give up on your dreams. If
Amen.
God gave you a dream, He will give you the resources, He will give you the connections to make that dream come to reality, because He's that
Mhm.
type of God. He will give you the desires of your heart. And it may not come this year, it may not come next year. This was 20 years ago that I talked to my
Mhm.
girls about this. And here we are now living it.
You know, my podcast may be a little, you know how people talk about what you're doing. I mean, how little podcast, how little makeup business. Okay, it's little to you, but it's not little to me.
Right.
And God put this in my spirit to do this and to bring something positive into the world. And I feel deep in my spirit that between the podcast and my makeup, somebody gonna see me.
Exactly.
Somebody gonna say, I want what she got. And between my significant other and even a total stranger that saw me today as I was out was like, your makeup is better than some of the makeup I'm seeing on TV.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, keep doing what you're doing, Queen. So I commend you for sticking to the plan, sticking and staying. I commend you for trusting God's timing, not yours, because sometimes we have to lean out into our own understanding.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And Latonya just said, you are the solution to someone's problem.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
I receive.
I think that's a positive way, whatever
Yes.
you want to say at ending, because she just shut the house
I
down with
know.
that with the
That was like
me.
mic drop.
Mic drop. Exactly.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Absolutely.
So I want to say, Tay, thank you for letting me be the one to let everyone know about the relaunch, and to put it out there. I'm going to play this over and over and over again. I wish you nothing but continued
Thank
success.
you.
I hope when you launch the new business, you'll grace me with your presence
I told
again.
you. I told you. You said the last time when you redoing something, can you come on? Absolutely. I got you. You got me. I
Anytime
got you.
you having a big sale or whatever and you need the word out, I have a big mouth and several platforms.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I will definitely put it out there. I thank you. I thank you. I love you. I
Thank
love your
you.
spirit.
Love you too,
And
girl.
so with that, I'm going to say I appreciate you taking your time with us tonight, because one thing that life has been teaching us is that time is one of the most valuable resources
Absolutely.
available. So the the fact that you spent your time with us means everything to me. You
Thank
could have
you.
been anywhere else doing anything else with anyone else. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tell everyone about watching Wanda's World on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock p.m. The website, Nicole, is tayzthings.com. TayzThingz.com.
Yes, I have
And
different.
yeah, she said she had to be different. And it's also going on the ticker at the bottom of the live, which I will be replaying. It'll be on my platforms, and I'll be replaying at different times during the week.
And they can
So
also follow me on all social media, Taze Things.
follow her on all social medias, Taze Things, and keep doing what you're doing,
Thank
sister.
you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, we're going to say peace and blessings. Remember, the enemy separates, we unify. And together, we're not going to compete, we're going to collaborate.
Exactly.
I want to see all our queens win. Peace
Absolutely.
and blessings.
Good night.